Tonight, from the Wide World of Sports Center in Orlando, Florida, in suburban Orlando, Florida, in Bay Lake, we take you for the regular season rivalry game between the Orlando Titans and the Boston Bruins. This has always been an intense rivalry, as season by season, it has gone between the two of them, always fighting for the Atlantic Division ever since the divisions were restructured. It should be a good game tonight. Usually it's very evenly played. I'd probably give the edge to Boston, but the way the Titans are playing this year, I mean, you can't doubt how good they've been playing. The Titans on their 5-game homestand are 2-2. This is a team that is probably feeling a little disappointed in that 2-2 record, considering what they were the first how many games of this season at home. Starting tonight is Ben Bishop, 15-4-1, 2.12 goals against average, 3 shutouts, continuing with his huge presence and continuing to looking to have a dominant performance tonight against the Bruins' high-scoring offense. On the other side is Tuukka Rask with a similar record, 2 goals against average, 2 shutouts. This should be an intense game with the goaltending, I believe.
Pretty strong as human beings holding all of that equipment go.
So here we go, Tuukka Rask, Ben Bishop. It should be a good game tonight, and here we go. McPartland to take the ice against Patrice Bergeron. Two very talented teams, and the face-off is won by Orlando.
The Titans didn't play well enough to get the win in their last game.
Tarabi trying to feed Torrio and could not get there. Bergeron over to Marchand. Marchand going across. He gets met apart by Adam Pelech. Pelech gives it over to Robbie Torrio. Torrio on the right side. Torrio with a slapper. Save. Rita. Score! It's Andy McPartland! I think Rask is trying to protest interference, but I think the puck was in before Rask made contact. Before the contact was made, nonetheless, the referee says goal, and the Titans take it. Let's see this again. Torrio took the shot. Yeah, McPartland put it in. It was before Rask was bumped into. It's a good goal. Seeing it from the C-cam. Yup, puck was in well before the net, where Rask and the net were hit. Titans have an early lead with yet another early goal.
And rightfully so, the energy.
And for Andy McPartland, her 7th of the year. Torrio and Pelech with the assists.
The Bruins up the wing.
Up, and the Bruins are forced offside. Good move by Pelech. Pelech having a strong role to start. As you see him get the big hit on Marchand to start up leading to the goal, and then forcing it offside here in the first 2:11 of the game. The Bruins are also a meddling team here to start. They're 4-4-2 in their last 10 games. Their pass intercepted, and the Bruins are offside again. The Titans looking good to start. Let's see.
The Titans come into tonight's
We
game
are
great
the
about
Titans
the way they've played over the last
in their
10
last 10
games. I was
themselves.
talking to their coach this morning, and he said
Obviously,
there's not one facet
considering
that
their
he's
record.
been dissatisfied.
Now, and it is Nelson. Nelson shoots one, saved by Rask. Atkinson gets it out to Parayko. Parayko fires a shot. He lost it. It was blocked. He broke the stick. Now out with it is Pasternak. Pass over to Chara. Saved by Bishop. And he manages to get it to Chris Torrio, who in turn gets it to Brock Nelson. Nelson through the official. Look at this. Parayko. Oh, Parayko. The defenseman playing up front. These Titans, they have each other's backs, I'll say that. Here's the Marchand, he shoots wide. Now Parayko mixes it over to Brock Nelson on the left wing. Nelson crashing across. Nelson, the pass. Chris Torrio shot. Oh, and Nelson couldn't get the rebound. Now it goes back the other way to Spooner. Ryan Spooner going. He'll shoot it in. And we'll get the hand on it. Nelson gets it out of trouble over to former Islander teammate Casey Cizikas. Now here's Cizikas. Center to Toronto. Oh, and he missed wide. Parayko. Oh, no one's there. He gets it out of the zone. And Bishop will play it. Uh-oh. Nestracel blocked away by Irwin. Here's a shot. It goes high. Oh, overcommitted. Overcommitted. Krejci plays it behind. Over to Nestracel. Carlo. Poked away by Cizikas. Now goes over to Krug. And over instead to Fiala, who plays it to the defenseman Irwin, who will throw it on, no, throw it wide. It goes wide of the goal. Now out with it the other way is Spooner. And Spooner gets shoved to the board. Nope, stays with it. He's to the boards. Here's back. It's a shot. Saved by Bishop. The rebound. They score! And now they're protesting that should have been interference unless Bishop was hit by his own teammate. Nonetheless, they call it, and the Bruins even the game 1-1. Let's see it again here. More goalie contact. Look at that. Backus was made contact with Bishop, it looked like. And they called the goal anyway. And the Titans, they're fuming. I don't know, they look like contact. There was a sharp angle shot, but that looked like there was contact between. I don't mean to sound biased, but it looks like there was contact, you know, before, well before, you know, the puck was, you know, contested.
Puck is thrown to Bolesky.
Now here's Alex Chason.
Gets in.
Chason.
Great job on a
Now
cut
we have a
pass.
1-1 score here. Bolesky taking it across. Bolesky, as he makes a move. That's what happens when you bite on things. And now Joey McPartland gets it over. Zalco, oh, what's going on there? This is going to be an icing on
And on the
Orlando.
icing, play is stopped, and all the way back it will come for a
6:23 to go in the first. Bruins and Titans knotted at 1. Carlson taking the face-off against Backus. Backus wins the draw. Leaves it out to McQuaid. McQuaid stopping, waiting, shoots, save. Carlson gets it out of trouble, but McQuaid has to regroup. It's a delayed offside. Now Bruins coming with it. Glove saved by Bishop, and he holds. 5:05 to go in the first. No, 1-1, right? The Titans, as you notice, McPartland in the first line backing up Arvido and Irwin, the third defensive pair. The Titans, they practice to play interconnected with each other. That's what they do. Now here's Torrio. Torrio stops, waits, he shoots, and a stop is made by Rask. Rask going across, Rask over. Arvido a shot, and he missed. Tie. Miller going over to Dowd. Dowd going through center ice. Now here's Dowd contested by Torrio and Arvido. Dowd going back out to McQuaid. Goes down low to Vetrano. Here's the pass to Big Chara. Taking on the short and Lee McPartland.
Around through the corner.
The Titans need to get some help in front of the net. That's what they need to do. Is Chara's shot. Save made.
Under siege.
Torrio going out, and it is out of the zone.
Nearing the
Allows the Titans to get a line change here. And here's Dowd. Dowd shoved off by Robbie Torrio. Now Torrio taking it himself as time expiring here in the first. Now here's Torrio. Torrio waits, stops. He tries to find Nielsen and couldn't get there. Now Vetrano, it gets over. Adam Pellick has it. Pellick will fire one on goal. A stop was made, and that will end the first period here in Orlando.
The first period has come to a close, and
so both teams get one goal each, and at the end of one, we are knotted at 1. And Lee McPartland for Orlando, and Krejci for Boston. No, I'm sorry, not Krejci. It was David Backus. We see Anley get in there just before Rask was contacted.
Boston's goal.
So let's see this again. Bishop was clearly bumped into. I don't know. Looking at it, I don't know if they gave Irwin for contacting him, but it sure looked like there was dual contact. A very questionable call. Shots on goal were 8-6 in favor of Boston during that first period. Now we go on to the second period. Franz Nielsen is going to start the face-off, mixing things up a little bit. Nielsen will take it against Bergeron, which is a draw that Nielsen will win. No, he tried to fake it, but stays with it. And here's Joey McPartland. Pass, tries to find Atkinson. Now goes over to Marchand. He takes it.
Back in the defensive zone. Pitching it to
Boy gets it over to Marchand. Over to Bergeron. Bergeron contested by Joey McPartland. Titans need to employ to guard the goalie. That's what they need to do. Shot by Chara. It's blocked by Atkinson, but it stays to Pasternak, and a save was made by Bishop, and the rebound, and Bishop will cover. Nope, he'll get it off. He has space to get it off to Joey McPartland. Now here's Brock Nelson along the left wing. Here's Nelson. Nope, poked away, and now it goes over to Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron contested by McPartland. Oh, and now here's Anley. Anley, the pass. No, it was put away. Now here's Carlo. Carlo of Hersey. It could be one-on-one. It could be an odd man advantage. Here's the chance. Marchand a shot. Save. Pasternak stays with it. And Chris Torrio comes with it over to Anley McPartland. Ann Lee, she has the goal for Orlando. Now here's Ann Lee with a shot. It's blocked. Now it goes over Robbie Tor. Nope. Carlo gets it out over to Torrey Krug. Pasternak.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room.
Teams are not giving up for much room here. This is the defensive effort that we were hoping to see here. And another chance up front. Nestor still was stopped by Bishop. Now it goes over Krejci. Krejci, Boston getting a bunch of the opportunity here. Now here's Krug to Carlo. Krug going up to the corner, and he gets hit by Vrana. And Anley McPartland comes out with it. Now here's Pareko. Pareko over to Jake Vrana. Vrana, oh, Vrana going across the pass. No, couldn't get it to Cizikas. Cizikas, the pass. Irwin a shot. No, it was blocked. Now it goes over to Jimmy Hayes. Jimmy Hayes coming across. Hayes coming. Hayes going behind the net. It goes over to Backus. Backus gives it. Oh, no, Backus staying with it. Committing to the net, and he scores. David Backus with his second of the game. He went on all the defensemen of Orlando who tried to commit, and Backus ended up alone, and he slid it under Bishop, and the Bruins take the lead for the first time tonight.
Pick up that puck on the backhand.
Bishop's able to just
Who
get a
moved out of the
small
way? Was
piece
that
of this.
Alvido who
It
moved out like
bounces off
that?
him and goes into the net.
That's unacceptable. He just let him come through like that, left him wide open ice. That's unacceptable from the Titans, and if I'm Johan Alvido, I would not deal with the coach right now.
One-goal lead and lots of time left in the game. We're still in period number 2. The Bruins win the draw. What's next?
Up, intercepted. Dalcol. Dalcol shoots. Rask to stop. And Rask will have to freeze it. 9:10 to go.
Special promotion tonight. Bobblehead night. I think the likeness is striking. Over 9 minutes remaining here in the period.
The Whalers shut out Detroit tonight. Anaheim beat Seattle 4-1. The Rush beat the Wild tonight in Minnesota 5-3. The Flyers defeated San Jose out in California 3-2.
Pass attempt to chase on.
Up, intercepted. Here's a shot. Saved by Bishop. Now Alvido gives it off over to Dalcol. Here is Michael Dalcol. Dalcol looking. Dalcol a shot. It's wide. Irwin staying with it. Crossing back out. Mark Irwin a shot. It goes high.
He caught the goalie by surprise at how quick he released
Here's
that
Carlson. Nope, poked away. And now with it is Tarasenko.
Thrown in.
It goes over to Irwin.
Snapping a pass.
Stolen away. Tried to pass it out of the zone. Vetrano passes in front. Good block. Alvido coming away with it. He passes it over to Alex Chason. Chason going in. Chason tries to get, but he gets yanked off. Here's Carlson. Carlson got poked away. Rebound tries to find Nelson. Nelson fires a shot. No, couldn't get there.
Waiting back in the defensive zone.
Yeah, here's Branistrov. Why did I say Alex? Why did I say Vlad Tarasenko? And here's a shot. Bishop to start. Joey McPartland taking it over and gets it over to Brock Nelson. Nelson along the left wing. Nelson being harassed by Shara. Nelson being covered across. No, it's Nielsen. Pellick, a shot. Saved by Rask. And he is going to cover. 2:07 to go in the second. Bruins 2, Titans 1.
What do you think goes into that consistency?
As long as you're playing well, Doc, because this fan base is not afraid to turn on the home team.
McPartland to face off against Krejci.
The Bruins with a clean win on the draw.
Carlo gets it over to Krug.
Loose puck, solid defensive play there.
And it goes over to Carlo, over to Krejci. Krejci going across.
Krejci. Seconds to play.
No, shot, it's wide. Titans need to start pursuing here. Here's Nastrasil over in front to Krejci. Good defense. Bishop hurrying up. 10 seconds to go in the period. Let's see if the Titans can get a chance here. Here's Anley McPartland. 5 seconds for. Going. Anley shoots one off the blocker. The rebound. No! And they couldn't get a follow-up. And that sound ends the second period.
And still more to go. A well-deserved
So David Krejci scoring in the game on a defensive lapse by the Titans, and at the end of 2, it's the Bruins 2 and the Titans 1. So David Backus with both goals for the Bruins. Now go to the third period. The Titans playing from behind, and they've done a number of those things.
After 40 minutes of play, they're down, but not out.
Titans would like to have a successful, road stand before they hit a home stand before they hit the road. Now here's Boston, here's Chara. Oh, and Joey McPartland just totally starts by laying out, but the puck's out of the zone, and now over to McAvoy, over to Bergeron. Bergeron on the right side. Bergeron going one-on-one. Pad save made by Bishop. Now with it is Stephen McPartland. McPartland taking it in the zone with 2 Bruins behind him. McPartland, he gets checked off, and Pasternak will take over, but it gets out over. Here's Pelech over. Joey McPartland with a shot. It's blocked. Now here's McAvoy. McAvoy gets it over to Patrice Bergeron. Now Bergeron brings it to center ice. 2 Titans in between. Now here's a pass, Joey McPartland hurrying it out of trouble. He gets it to his sister-in-law, Ann Lee. Now here's Ann Lee McPartland with a shot. Saved by Rask. Tries to go on the line. Now McAvoy taking over, goes over to Marchand. As we are just about 5 minutes in to period number 3.
Got it in his own end.
Titans trying to make some noise here as a foot race. McPartland's got a breakaway. Saved by Rask. Oh, it's as good as it gets. Oh, he tried to. He tried to get to Rask's short side. He tried to see if he could get underneath short side instead of the breakaway here. Now here's Atkinson, gets it over. Parayko whiffed on it, but still manages, gets it over to Cam Atkinson, over to Parayko. Chris Torrio a shot. It hits his own player Nielsen in front. The Bruins come away with it over to Nestrasil.
Gets in. What'll he do?
Now here's Nielsen again. Nielsen going into the Boston zone. Now here's Nielsen. Nielsen is going across the shot. Saved by Rask, and he holds. 12-13 to go in the third. Titans behind 2-1. David Backus with both goals for the Bruins. The Titans with 13 shots on goal.
Good face-off win.
Oh, shot by Chris Torrio. Oh, they went across the crease. Suzuki's going to get there. Now Fiala. Kevin Fiala's a name we didn't mention tonight. Here's Suzuki. Boston in position here as Chris Torrio hits. He gets another hit. Now here's Kevin Fiala. Fiala coming in. 10 minutes, 30 to go. Fiala shot. Save made. Rebound. No, they couldn't get there. Fiala. Oh, and Irwin was caught offside. 10:08 to go in the third. Tuukka Rask stonewalling the Titans tonight. He said it was going to be a good battle. And so far, it has lived up to be such. Bolesky bring it off, contested by Orvitu, as Brana will come away with it. Brana goes to Sezikis. Sezikis going across. Sezikis, he has to wear it. Turn to Brana. He scores! Jacob Brana! Beautifully done by Sezikis to beat Brana in front. And the Titans even the game. With just under 9 minutes to go in the third. Oh, beautifully done by Sezikis. Brana just came with speed, and Rask was beaten on the right side. If you look at it again, Sezikis, yeah, he went and spun around, and Brana, before Rask could react with Adam McQuaid, Brana just came in and it beat Rask. And we have an even game here. We're good for a good finish. Jake Brana with his 12th of the year. Remember, he was the hero the other night against Montreal. And this is a critical goal here. These two always bring out the best in one another, I'll say that. Now Irwin being pursued by Hayes. He goes over to Hayes, back out to McQuaid. McQuaid to Miller, and it's blocked by Chason. Dal Cole brings it out into the left wing. Dal Cole, left wing, save me, rebound. Nope, Miller brings it out over to Backus. Better watch his stick, folks. Now here's Vermistroff with a shot. Bishop makes the save. Carlson, Dal Cole. Here's Dal Cole with a sharp angle, but it goes across. He tried to fool Rask with a sharp angle shot. No, and Chason, he tried to find Dal Cole. Orvitu gets it over to Dal Cole. Chason over back to Dal Cole. Dal Cole tries to push down. Now here come the Titans. The Titans are starting to make noise here. Orvitu from the corner, and he missed.
I don't see too many guys getting away and blocking that.
Irwin, Miller, here's Dal Cole again. Titans really making the move. Orvitu was shot. Chase on a shot. Another block, but Miller comes away with it. We're coming up on 3 minutes to go here. In the third, we've got a tie game. Oh, stolen and intercepted.
Waits from the corner.
It goes back over to Marchand. Marchand tries to hook. Bishop the stop. 2:08 to go. This is the final of the homestand before the Titans take the road. They go to the Rangers the next night in Pittsburgh. Nielsen will take the face-off here. 2:08 to go.
And they've won that draw.
Shot. Pasternak the rebound. Bishop the stop. 1:47 to go. Someone's going to be a hero tonight. I'll say that much. Boston 21 shots on goal.
That is a large win.
Now Pellick gets it over to Nelson. Nelson going in along the left wing. Nelson, he's going to cut the edge. He has to poke it out. And it goes over. Krejci moves it over to Spooner. We're now down to less than a minute to go.
Wow, what force in that one.
There was a pretty good boom when they went into the boards. That is a solid hit.
And Pellick brings it out over to Cizikas. Oh, it goes out of the zone. McAvoy
Puck is thrown to
brings it out over to Krejci. Krejci going across. Krejci to Nestrasel. Krejci a shot saved by Bishop, and he will hold with 30.8 to go.
Like he's too close to the goaltender.
Another big stop. Bishop's been standing on his head tonight. I'll say that much. 30.8 to go. Half a minute to go in regulation time. We are tied at 2.
It's a draw.
Bergeron to take the face-off, and he wins it clean. Here's Krug, gets it over to Carlo. Over, and it goes to Bergeron. Titans need to play up front here. Here's Krug, gets it back out to Carlo. Brings it down to Torrey Krug. Carlo. Yeah, here's a shot. Glove saved by Bishop in traffic, and he holds. 15 seconds even to go in the third. What a game this has been. This has lived up. This has been billed everything it's supposed to be. Now here's Parayko. Oh, it was blocked. It was blocked in front. Gets it over to Bergeron. And a stop is made. Krug, he's offside. Third line. Titans are going to change it up with 7.3 to go in this third period. 2-2. Looks like we might be destined for some overtime here. Both teams are guaranteed a point in the standings. Now here's Cizikas. Gets it over. Vrana. Here's Vrana. 2 seconds. One. Vrana with a shot. Wide. And that will expire regulation time. Both teams getting a point in the standings at the Jacob Vrana tying the game at 11:01 in the third period. And we are headed 2-2 into overtime. 3-on-3 overtime. And we're excited for it, and we'll have it momentarily right after this. Boston had plenty of chances. Shots on goal, 24-16. Bishop standing on his head. We have 3-on-3 overtime. Both teams with a point in the standings. For the Titans, that's 48. McPartland against Bergeron.
We are underway in
a face-off that McPartland wins, and it goes back to Chris Torrio. You gotta love the open ice of overtime, such as this. McPartland going across. McPartland tries to turn Torrio, and he couldn't get his entire stick on it. McAvoy brings it back out for the defenseman for Boston. But Robbie Torrio hooks him off. Now here's Torrio. Torrio looking. Torrio. He goes behind the net. Torrio tries to get it to his brother and could not. Goes back out. Here's Chris with a wrist shot. It gets blocked. Bergeron take. Nope, it's McAvoy bringing it over to David Pasternak. Going one-on-one. Bergeron with Torrio. Here's Bergeron. The pass to McAvoy. McAvoy back out. The pass. Nice play by Chris Torrio. The speedy dual threat defenseman. Here's Chris. Over to Robbie. It's blocked. Now goes over. Robbie tries to find Steven and couldn't. But Krejci, if he hurries, might have a breakaway. Krejci going through to Torrio. Saved by Bishop. The rebound. He scores. David Krejci with a hat trick and the winner. And the Boston Bruins get the victory they need. An ill pass An ill-timed pass which allowed Krejci to chase it. Torrio had the right idea, tried it and he missed bumping him, and Krejci got underneath with the winner, and the Bruins come away with a 3-2 win. A very tough loss by these Orlando Titans, and this is why these two teams bring out the best in one another. As your final score tonight in Orlando, in Bay Lake, Florida rather, it's the Bruins 3 and the Titans 2. Our next broadcast will come Monday night from Madison Square Garden in New York as the Titans will take on the New York Rangers. From Bay Lake, Florida, good night everybody.